upon us, and it starts right now with the draft. We have a beautiful panel, and when I say beautiful, let me just click to one guy in particular. That is Yam Bag, aka Negan Bag, aka the fucking ruler of the Rule 1 Hammer. Okay, this guy's a fucking legend in the streets. If you don't know him, get to know him because he's here. And he's got some great intel for you. Primarily, well, he's going to tell us why he forced everyone not to draft Marine Mike. We'll get to that later. Anyway, next up you have Anderson, or the AIDS man. This guy is a part-time guy. Why is he part-time? Because he's not committed enough to go full-time. He's a bum. He'll tell you why he's that much of a bum later. You have Sober Enough, the only current champion on this panel. This guy's a 50-goal scorer. He's going to go for 70 bods, I've heard. Might be an understatement, but that's his pick. And then you have myself, Young Kelch, the most overrated player in all of the league. He sucks. You know it. It is what it is, guys. 13th overall pick is behind me. I'm ready for an auction draft where I can't go 13th overall. Well, I'll send it around the horn to every single one of you to give us your intel, give us your hype. How are you feeling going to the draft? Yam's even fucking signed up. Like, that alone gets me hyped. Let's go to you, Yam. You know, you haven't been on a show. You know, you're king of media, yet haven't been on a show in 900 years. So go ahead. The floor is all yours.
I'm just giving you guys a chance to catch up and sit in the back seat and let young Kelch with his white headphones and red wall get in this show. Anderson, I'm like amazed that this dude has a beard. I don't know why. I just didn't picture him with a beard for some reason. But like, he jumped in the chat and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, that's Anderson.
Dude, I get that a lot.
I was very shocked by that. But like Sober, he's got like a leaf blower in the background, so that's good to see. Bloaties. Now I'm ready to go, man. I'm in the draft. I'm waiting to see how the auction goes. I actually almost captained so I can dominate in the auction bidding, but I decided I would let Dolly take care of that. So I don't know. That's about all I got. What are you up to, Sober?
An early night of drinking. Drinking. No, just looking forward to the draft. These are always fun. I'm hoping to see a few fails just because it happens every draft. And but I hope it gets done in less than 3 hours. I don't think I have enough caffeine to last that long.
All right, so 8:30 start time. You know what? I'll wait to ask this question in a second. But Sober, one thing that the league wants to know is, what are you drinking?
Well,
nothing other than Captain.
Spiced rum.
No.
All right, well, that's a Sober special. So that's the Sober special. Is going to lead you to 50 more goals this season. Anderson, how you doing?
Fuck, I'm good, man. I'm the same as Sober. Just doing a little day drinking, getting ready for a good old draft here. Getting ready to overvalue some people, undervalue some people, laugh some captains for being morons. All the good stuff that comes along with the drafts. We're going to be in for the long haul tonight here. It's going to be a nice long auction that typically takes like 3-ish hours. So hopefully we don't all hate each other by the end or not too drunk to speak. So looking forward to it. Here we go.
All right. And now, to me, I'll tell you a few things, guys. The big question that we have to ask. Who is your fucking prediction? Who is your prediction for who's going to win it all? Right? I'm just going to go ahead and call it right now as we see it. We have 12 captains that have absolutely nobody on their team. It's just them. So we're going to go ahead and, you know, let's roll the dice. Let's get ballsy. Let's just make a prediction that's going to be entirely fucking wrong because we have no clue who they're going to draft. My prediction right off the rip. Brandon Cripps. B. Cripps, he is a Vesna winning. He is the Conn Smythe winning. He is soon to be the next captain winning. Captain? That makes sense? That's
Jack
my...
Adams.
No. I'm not going to just guarantee him getting the Jack Adams. I'm talking about just winning a cup. All right, winning the belt, taking it home for pride. I'm going to go with B. Cripps. That's my selection. That's out of left field. The only goalie in the entire captain's list. Sober. Do you have just a random selection for captain? Who do you think is going to win it all?
Oh God, that's a tough call. I do like a lot of for the co-captains. So you said Crips, so I'm gonna go I'm gonna go the Martin brothers. I think their pairing together works really well for that team.
What a fucking homer.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Kelch asked for somebody random who's gonna blow up in his face, and he goes with D-Mart.
He goes
All
with
right.
D-Mart, yeah.
Bold
Oh,
predictions are
whoa,
really on from-
that's a big one. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. Anderson, tell him how he's wrong.
I mean,
Who do you have?
he's not wrong, but
No,
like,
he's
I'll
wrong.
tell you why he is
Tell
wrong.
him how he's wrong.
He's wrong because the reason why he's wrong is because that one odd guy has captained about 14 million times. Don't know if he's ever won. I don't think he has, but I'm gonna bet that he has learned from all of his mistakes, all of his experience over the years, and that one odd guy builds a random ass team that goes to the distance. So, how about you, Yam?
My pick is Dalai Lama. I've not been a fan of the past of like a style of play, I guess you'd call it, but I think he's the best lefty in the draft or in the in the whole league this season. I think he's very capable. Actually, he's a very good left wing. Actually, he might actually be the best left wing in the draft too. I don't know. I don't know a lot of the guys, the newer guys, but he might be the best lefty and the best left wing in the draft. So I think he has the best ability to adjust his picks on the fly. So, when somebody goes for like a crazy low price, like say it's a left D man, he can grab them up and put himself on left wing and not have any problems. So I got to go with Dolly. D-Mart and Marty, I don't like the part-time thing. That's just my preference. I think last season it kind of burned BTW and Cosmic, and I'm just not a fan. And I think Marty's best position is center. D-Mart's is right wing, so they got to like juggle all kinds of players all around when they switch and stuff like that. So I think it's hard to adjust to it. But I'm gonna go Dolly. That's my pick.
Fair enough. All right, so we all, as people, I'm assuming that are in an NHL league, we're all fans of sports. And you all might not have known this, but 239 has its own insider, Mr. Aderson, also known as the Mel Kiper of 239. Go ahead and give us a little breakdown, sir, of what you're preparing for us.
Oh, so I did a little Mel Kiper top 50 big board. I basically tiered off and ranked what Mr. Aderson himself, if I was a captain this season, which I am not, what I would be comfortable spending my bag of dicks on, my bods on each player. So I don't know. You want me to tell you like right now? You want me to go through these, or you want me to save for like live and draft?
You can save it for live in the draft. But what we will do is throughout the draft, as guys go off the board, any one of us can just shoot to you and just be like, Ando, what's your top 5 available? And you just kind of pop off the top guys. If you want to give us your top 5 right now, we're all ears, baby. We're all ears.
Oh no, I can't spill those beans this early. But I got 50 players on here. I've got them tiered in 4 different tiers. Tier 1 is basically, just the studs, the people that I expect to see to go up to 35, 40, even 40 plus odds. The people that are going to carry your team. You know what I mean? The best player basically on your team that you're looking to ride. I got tier 2, which is basically, they could be the best player on your team if you have a nice balanced team, but they're your kind of your next level, really, really, really solid players. Not necessarily just gonna absolutely shit on the entire league, but they're very solid players. Tier 3 is basically my best available kind of like pieces. Don't look for them to be, if they're the best player on your team, you're probably fucked. But if they're the second, third, fourth best player on your team, then you have the makings of a championship squad potentially. And then tier 4 is basically my guys that you ain't gonna find on the fucking the dollar menu. You're gonna have to spend at least 7, 8, 10, 15 bods on these guys. But that's how I have them ranked. I've got them ranked, how I feel. It's just, it's my opinion, so don't get emo. You can yell at me. I don't really go fuck, chirp me in the chat. I don't really give a shit. It is what it is. So I'll be wrong on a whole bunch of you. If you're not on my list, I just basically don't know who the fuck you are. It's nothing personal. I'm sure you're good, and I'll find out during the season, so no offense there.
All right. So we have a little intel there that we're going to be able to discuss. All right, so that's our Mel Kiper of 239. He's no Adam Schefter. All right, so he doesn't have all the intel, but he's got a good amount.
Who the
Right?
fuck is Mel Kiper anyway?
Basically. All right, so one thing that we're all excited for, okay? And this, I kind of teased at it at the beginning, but you look at this panel. I see a Lady Bing, a champion in myself. I see a Selkie winner, a two-time champion, a Lady Bing a winner in that of Mr. Anderson. I see a 50-goal scoring champion in Sober Enough. And then I see Yam. Just kidding. He actually has awards. No championship though. He's looking to change that. So yeah, flip me off, buddy.
Got a rocket somehow.
He's got a Rocket Richard. So that's Rocket Yam right there, or Rocket Bag, or Yam Richard. I don't really know what we're gonna call it. So Yam, you're coming into this season after seemingly mini retiring. You're like coming in and out of stints. How do you feel coming back into the draft? How do you see your play changing with this season 16?
I have no idea where I'm going to go, to be honest with you. So I don't know if I'm going to be a forward or D-man or, so I'm just going to go wherever I'm drafted for probably $2, and then play where I'm needed. I don't know.
So
do you have all 6 willing?
Oh no, I don't have goalie willing. I don't have left D willing because it's fucking annoying.
You just don't want to cost. That's fair.
No, I think I might have goalie willing just in case we're fucked and I got to jump in net. But you don't want me playing goal.
Okay, so the thing about it though is, so we've talked about your skill and how you're going to play on the ice, but what the league wants to know though is, talk about the beard.
I just trimmed the beard actually. I got trimmed it like a week and a half ago.
Like what is your like beard routine here? Like what do we go with on a regular?
I wash it and I put my fucking beard shit in there. This is such a bad topic for a pre-jam. Nobody gives a fuck about my beard, man.
Actually, everyone loves the Yam Bag beard. Let's be honest, okay? All right, they ain't seen your ugly mug in like 17 seasons, okay? So
he hasn't been on a show in 3 years. Fucking welcome back.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't a champion the last time that you were on a show. That just shows you how long ago that's been. And I haven't been I was season 14, so it's been what, season 12, 13 since you've been on a show. My
play style is going to be riding in a backpack. That's what I want to do. I just want to jump in a backpack. And,
look, I've been told from that one guy that you might know, X to the D to the A to the L to the Y, that you are not the king of media. And if you want to claim that, you're going to have to step it up.
Who?
Yeah, he's gonna show you this season. He's gonna show you this season.
I don't see him. Let me check the net. That's Sober, and I don't see him. Where's that guy at? He's twirling noodles somewhere.
He's twirling noodles, baby.
Give me some panini, bud.
He's unfortunately wasn't able to make this show. For those wondering, you're not going to get to see his beautiful mug, but there's a chance during the actual live draft when you're just hearing our audio that we will be having a special guest join us for a good period of the show. Y'all might know him, the former goalie. Now going to actually try out his ability to skate. You might know him by the name of Drug Monkey RX. The guy's pretty good elsewhere, so he'll manage. But what I want to go ahead and do, we've looked at the draft sheet, guys. I'm going to send it around to everyone. Is there a player, whether it be a rookie, a veteran, a guy coming back, is there a guy that you're just really interested to see where they fall? What is the bod amount that they're going to get priced with? Sober, I'll just go left to right here. So I'll start with you.
Since you mentioned him, I'm going to go Daly. He used to be one of the top team men in the league. He hasn't played for a while. He's coming back. So I'm interested to see if his game's still there or if it fell off the wagon. I think he had a couple struggle bus seasons before he left. That'd be my call.
Anderson, is there a person? Oh, Anderson, is there a person for you? What you got?
I mean, I got a couple. I mean, first and foremost, one of my my home braves that I brought into the league that Dalai Lama kind of gave away in chat earlier as one of my tier 1 players, at least I'll say that. My boy Neil Mop. I'm interested to see where he ends up falling and how many bods he goes for. Definitely a player I feel is one of the best in the league this season. So I'm interested to see how many captains kind of know about him, have seen him play, and how much they're kind of willing to spend on him. Somebody returning to the league like a Sunny D that hasn't played here in a little bit. I'm interested to see how much he goes for. And then a couple of new players to the league, like a Bills 39. I'm interested to see, what happens with him, something like that. So there's a couple.
Yam, is there anyone that just sticks out at you when you look at the sign-up sheet?
So many people might not know about his Bills 39. He was always like right there with Superstar as like the top goalie. This is before B. Cripps like took over that role. But Bills 39 is a stud goalie. He's a newer guy to the league, referred by D-Mart. He used to play NHL with us. I probably just blew up his shit by saying his name, but
I don't think he's going to play goalie. No, he's known as a forward.
He ain't known as no forward, man. Fuck that. He might be playing.
He plays some
forward. He's
forward.
a goalie, man. He's a goalie. I think he's a guy that, unless people are like listening, they're actually going to go up. And I think he's somebody that was going to sneak in with a low bid and go and do good things.
I think he's got like all willing though. But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
He's got
left wing, center, and goalie.
Yeah, he plays both. So
I think he's a top goalie. I think Daly might go over bid. To be honest with you, I think he's going to go overpriced. The trips aside, I think people are going to be like, oh, Daly from 2010, 2012, 2013, just automatically take him. And I don't know how much he's played, so I don't know if he's going to be worth what he gets. But on the flip side, he might get drafted low and be a steal,
For sure. For me, the obvious choice I could just roll with and say I'm interested to see where this fucking panel goes. Okay, we got some sexy mugs here, we got some solid beards, and you have sober. That's it. You just have sober. But he doesn't really have much of the hair stuff going on in this area, but we still love him. But outside of this panel, there's a few guys. Sauce Walker. It's a guy. 71 assists, second in the league in assists last season. I'm very interested to see as him a rookie going into his second season where he goes. Another guy that kind of came on late last season. Another second-year guy, Nabuch. Where does this guy go? I always say I'm interested when it comes to rookies, so I will call out a few of them. Neomop, as Anderson kind of mentioned, very good left defenseman. He's going to showcase that throughout the season, I'd imagine. And then I don't really know this guy, and I'm probably going to butcher his name. By the way, let me know how to pronounce it, because this guy, Mashopa, Alapata. I have no fucking clue how to say it, but I'm going to call him Mash.
Call Mash.
I would say I'm just going to call him Mash, but I've heard good things, right? So, how does that pan out? Where does he go? That's kind of the things I'm looking for. Like these rookies, there's even some part-time rookies, right? Where are they going to end up going? How are these part-time captains going to decide? Are they going to stick, as Yam kind of pointed to, the Martin brothers, for instance? Are they going to play center, right wing? Are they both going to play right wing? They're both going to play center. They're going to surprise everyone and both play right D. Like, who the fuck knows? We're going to find out soon enough. Obviously, the draft is supposed to start here in 6 minutes, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it around for one final rally cry for whoever you want to maybe call out. If you want to call out a captain for yourself, if you want to boast anything for the league, go ahead. This is your time to do it now. We're going to close down the stream. We're going to get things set up. It's going to be audio only for the future, for the actual draft show. So after we go around the room, we're going to go ahead and close it down, and we'll be back live in just a few minutes after that. But, Sober, any final comments for the pre-draft show?
Shotgun, don't fucking draft me. Thank you.
Not allowed to say it. No.
Sober's been removed from the pool.
He's removed. He's gone.
Hey, rule one.
Oh, man. He's drafting you because you said it. All right. Anderson, final thoughts.
Oh, fuck. Not many, man. I'm just excited to get it going. Hopefully none of the captains are idiots and fuck up the bot and make Sniper do extra work. Hopefully they don't fuck around, take too long. And I'm hoping to get picked by a captain that I've never played with before. Somebody like an odd guy, a pale, or whatever, Just somebody new. Mix it up. Why not?
Yeah.
I I just want to go for like a normal amount. I don't want to get stuck in like some kind of Viper situation where like people just bid the fuck out of me for some stupid reason. Other than that, I just want to hop in a backpack and win somewhere. And for your apparel, 239Hockey.net. Get your Rule 1T. All your 239 apparel. Thursday Throwdown show, the retired show that we don't have anymore. All kinds of stuff out there. That's all I got, man. I'm ready to go. I'm curious to see how this goes. I think the over-under is set at 2 hours and 47 minutes. I'm going to take the over.
Same.
I think the over-under for fuck-ups is at 4.5. I'm going to take the under. Other than that, I'm ready to go. Best of luck to the captains and everybody that's drafted. And Marie Mike, see you in chat.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so let me clarify. You said the over/under for the time of the show, or you said 2:47?
2:47. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with even. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be 2:47 on the fucking dot.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a huge payout if you're right.
That's a huge payout, baby.
Giant payout.
Look, sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, baby. Okay.
How much you putting on that though?
I'm gonna put 20 on it. I'm gonna put 20. What's the payout for 20? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you're not going for 20 bods. How many your own bods you going for?
I'm gonna go for 11. That's my guess.
All right, there you go. Bold take.
But regardless, to all the captains, I'm gonna say good luck tonight. Hopefully you did your studying. If you didn't do your studying, hopefully you're not a moron. That's always key. To everyone in the draft, you signed up. One of the last questions on the sign-up list is that, guess what? You're not going to be fucking emo no matter what happens. Keep that in mind when the draft happens. You're going to get put on a team, or you're not going to get drafted. There's a role for every single one of those players. I'm about to say, there's a role for every single one of those players in this league. Even if you don't get drafted, there's guys that were skipped on and then found their way onto a roster and then made a name for themselves once they got on a roster. It absolutely can happen. Don't think about it that, oh, I didn't get drafted, I'm useless, whatever. You become a waiver, you're a waiver, play it out, and you'll get a chance at some point in time. It's going to happen. It happens every single season. For the guys that are going to go drafted, you know some of these high-end guys like, I have to call them out because I called them out beforehand. Brick City. Good luck. I hope you go for 50 bars and you have to have the biggest fucking backpack in the world, buddy. Go out there and win a Norris. Either way. Either way, 2 through 9. I love you guys. We'll be right back once we get everything set up. It'll be audio only for the actual draft, so bear with us.